everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kristi. We are going to work on some coin wrappers today. I've had this in my to-do list on YouTube forever. This idea comes from Paper Crafter 45. I will leave their link in the description box below. But basically it's a cute little use a coin wrapper. These are from Dollar Tree. You can use any. I happen to have a lot of pennies, so that's what I used, but these are cute. And then I just went through my little, I have this little basket that I put little bits and pieces in, and I just went through here and pulled a bunch of stuff out, and it's got paper and lace and tickets and little tiny things in it. And I have some gold bulb pins because I don't use those very often, and I thought this would be the perfect place to use those. I have a 1/16 inch hole punch, but it might be easier just to poke it with your awl or your little pokey tool, if you will. So I have a few different things here. I had pulled out some tickets, but I decided that I was going to use these. These are from Ink and Page. I want to say it's from Faded Ink Kit. So yeah, put those back in my box, and I'll do these first. We are going to ink some of this. I think I'll use my ground espresso since that's the last thing I was using, and I'm only going to ink this top piece and this book page because I don't really think the coin wrapper doesn't need to be, well, maybe this. Now this, you may remember, if you've been with me for a while, I have some little sayings that I got from Dollar Tree, and it'll say like believe, and it has a button on it. I always pull back off this piece. So I have a bunch of these. I've been using them, but yeah, that sounded like a good idea to me. So just ink this stuff up real quick. Didn't have to be perfect. And so each one can be the same or different, using the same fabrics and laces or different. Use up your scrap pieces. For a focal point, you wouldn't have to use these little, she suggested dominoes or I would think like these little tea cards. That's what reminded me of that. This one, I have taken the back layer off. There's a cardstock layer, and then there's the corrugated. This one I've taken off and kind of stretched out. I don't know why, but maybe I was just playing around to see what happened. So that one's going to be a little bit different. This one's got another book page. Doesn't have the corrugated piece. So this one's got burlap, and then this one's finished. So I didn't run mine through. She runs hers through the Sizzix to press it down, and I didn't want to pull it all out. So I just rolled over it with my brayer a few times and used my bone folder. You want to have the part, if you have the kind that rolls up on one end, I put that at the bottom because it has a finished look. So I thought those were really cute. So I think since I've inked everything, I'm going to start with the focal point and just go ahead and punch all these holes. So I'm not worried about how perfect that is. Which way do I want this? I think I want the number at the top. I do have to kind of look through here. I haven't used this punch in forever. And let's see, and then we'll use this one. Don't want that too far apart because you want to make sure that that bulb pin can fit through there. But there we go. All right, so we're going to take and attach this piece to the lace. I'm just going to put it on top and See how well I can do with that. I mean, I suppose you could just glue it, because this is a little tricky. Yeah, that didn't work at all, because this lace is different. So I'll probably just glue it. I'm just going to stick the bulb pin on the focal point for ease. Okay, do this one. You could add some little tiny beads or a charm to this if you wanted to. I don't happen to have anything that I could add at the moment. And then all that's left after this is just gluing it together. Now, I think the reason that she attached this to the lace is because she stacks it and sews it, and then she does this step last, and attaches it with the pin instead of having to cover up the stitching or what have you, or having to stitch through the metal piece, because once this is down you can't attach that bulb pin. So I'm pushing them back so they kind of stay horizontal. All right, so where was that? That was there. So let's just this, I want this for the bottom, so what I'm going to do, use my bone folder again, and I am going to glue these closed. Now I just refilled my bottle, so hopefully it'll behave. I'm going to glue this closed like so, and if there's anything sticking out that you don't want sticking out, go ahead and glue that down as well. Just going to hold that for a second. So I hope everyone's doing well. Today is Saturday. When I'm filming this, you won't see it until, oh gosh, probably a week from Monday. Yeah, alright, so now I'm just going to do about 1/4 inch of glue there and put my fabric. This is a pre-cut cotton white, I believe, from Walmart that I have coffee dyed. And then I'm going to put some, probably should see, no, that's already dry. It's bubbling, so I might as well use that. Attach some, what do you call this stuff? Burlap. It's the name of my channel. I love burlap. Okay. And then we will have a little book page. You could do the book page on top or underneath, however you want. There's no rules, no right or wrong. And then I'm going to attach the glue, or attach the ribbon, I should say, on top. And then this piece. So I'm just going to glue that. And then I'm using this to hold it all together. Now, you can attach this to the page by gluing it down, make a tuck spot out of it, glue it to the front of a tag, and use it as you would any other cluster. Or you could clip it on a page like that, you know, whatever works. So I'm going to keep that on there till it's good and dry. So this is what it looks like without. So you could easily, you know, attach a charm, attach this to a page, and then, yeah, easy to clip on a page like that. You can change your mind. You don't have to, you know, you can move it around. That's what I like. That's what I mean. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue all of these really quick. My glue is being kind of funky. I don't need that on there, so I will use it here. It only needs just a second to catch, and I only have these three, so. But yeah, this is a great assembly line product to make. I'm going to use this one because I'm not sure that one's dry yet. Okay. All right, so let's start decorating these. I want the lace under this, I know that, but I think because that's shorter, I think I want the book page underneath there. Now, you could do something else too. You could just do that and you're good to go. Now you only have to glue 2 pieces. So that might be easier way to do it, to accomplish it. You're not going to see that staple with if you attach this. So we still have to glue this because we didn't attach it. And it may be that a regular safety pin would work better because that's what she used and I don't have any of those. And if I do, I don't know where they are. So there you go. We'll put the glue on top of the staple and there. Stay. Yeah. All right. So let's do this one. We want the fabric, and then I want the bookmark or the book page, and then the banner. And this one has lace here, so I think I'll go ahead and staple the lace on and then just put the glue on top of that. I think this is a pretty easy way to do it. Just making sure that you capture all those layers in there. And here we go. Can even slide this the other direction if we want. Once we glue it down, it's pretty much stuck. I love these images from Ink and Page. There we go. Cool. And we have one more here, so let's get that one done. That one I had way too much glue. And I'm kind of just putting, yeah, see it didn't stick at all. What's up with that? I think it's because this is like a craft paper. And oh, it squeezed all the glue out. All right, where's my baby wipe? I had one because before I got on here I already made a big mess. All right. All right, so that's not, let's borrow this one. Clip that on there for a second. Yeah, that seems to be staying. And then we will figure out which order. I know I want the fabric on the bottom, but this banner is a little longer. Maybe I'll cut it off a little bit. And put that at the top. And this ribbon's a little longer, so we could trim that off if we want. Okay. And this glue is really bubbling up. Can't really see the banner, but that's okay. This is what happens when you fill your glue bottle right before you decide to film. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so I think that I would like to put these, I don't have the box that has these in it, so I'm going to have to look. Oh, I have some of these different colors. So we just need 2, right? So we're mixing up our metals today, which is fine. These are the ones I prefer. I know I've got gold ones somewhere, so I may, if I find the gold ones, I may switch it out. But yeah, let's find a page to attach it to, and just put this in your journal and clip it in, and that's a nice little decorative piece that uses up some scraps, and that's the whole point. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll check out Paper Crafter 45. If you like these little tea cards, check out Ink and Page. She has a free subscription, and I'll put her link in the description box as well. So there we go. I'm just gonna put them down. I think this one is a little needs to be a little curved, so it's not, but once it's in a journal, you know, it would flatten out. So there we go. I think they look cool. I really like them. Let's switch the, I don't know why I'm so particular about where they go. Anyway, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.